Black Clue is a brilliant officer. We will triumph this day.
The sky ramp is one of the primary access routes to the Royal Palace. Our fighters have been strafing and bombing this area routinely. There are still Royalists defending this area, but their numbers should be thinned. There are 2 force shield checkpoints. We need to gain access to the turret tower. There is an access terminal that can shut those shields down. You and I should clear the path. Then my men will follow.
They're coming! Call for reinforcements! Black Blue's troops are storming the sky ramp!
Let us end this. This shall not stop us for long.
Attack them, men. Don't let them take the turret.
The palace has been breached. I repeat, the palace has been...
It's mine. Yes. What is it?
The Royalists have been preparing the defense of the sky ramp for some time. There are mines, turrets, and worse up ahead. If you clear the way, we will follow.
Gonna overrun our position! Send in the droid reinforcements! We need them now! Someone get the force shield back online! Get it up now! It's too late. He's unstoppable! Run! Run!
You spearhead our assault. The Royalists have been preparing the defense of the sky ramp for some time. There are mines, turrets, and worse up ahead. If you clear the way, we will follow.
position. Send in the droid reinforcements. We need them now.
This shall not last for long.
Someone get the force shield back online! Get it up now! It's too late.
This
He's
shall not
unstoppable!
last for long.
Run! Run!
Let us end this. I will stop this shall not stop us for long. I will silence this one. Focus.
I just sent a message to the men to secure the sky ramp. Command has already broken into the palace grounds. By the time we get to the palace, they'll be inside. Colonel Tobin will meet us there. General Vaklu is fighting the Sith. Men, attack the Sith! Protect the General!
The plan seems to be working. The Sith and their forces went to the north, but the beasts turned on the Sith and us. It is chaos behind me. In order to get to the throne room, we'll have to open the security door. There are security terminals to the north and south. Both terminals need to be deactivated to open the way to the throne room, which means you'll have to deal with the Sith to the north and Talia's royal guard to the south. My officer will catch up to you once you've secured one of the terminals. He can escort you back here quickly if you desire. Then we deal with Talia and her hand-picked soldiers. And you'll have to face Master Kavar. I admit, I used to doubt you could defeat him, but Master Kavar is no match for you.
A weakness. A weakness is revealed. This shall not stop us for long. You are no match for us. I serve. I hear you.
Captain, the dining room is almost secured. They don't...
Another wave of them has already arrived, Corporal. Everyone, hold your lines. A Sith is with them. Throw everything you've got at them.
I will make this one see.
Fallen.
I will silence my life is. Nacha.
You! Slicer! You said you could stop him!
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita tabosanan hansata. Unta chiwita inka kikraya na chawanga kone.
Everyone, we have to stop the Sith here. The fate of Isis depends on it.
This shall not stop us long. Focus. This shall not last long. A weakness let us What is it?
Martak voordragen niks, chunda juta. Chunda ducha, watunkus mantarakta danchi fisa cordalis. Chubolia na chunoga uramo ni unbash, geskal yuntamos cheska, ganimamba do shukoron. Bram tabanin socho. Da come jusmak miki baranyeto so rika chondin, wana magrable mogo. Kavadumpa, mo wendido chokerembi norta kunyun wish chawa kachuba, sura dachi morotuko kansa. Noga un las alarmas adesso, vision por las!
I will silence this one.
Just disable the security terminals. Then the doors will open, and the civil war will be all but over. There is one to the north and one to the south. I expect you will face heavy resistance both ways.
Poison spreading through my body.
Well done. There is just one last obstacle before the throne room. The beast that was used to break through the force field into the throne room lies ahead. No doubt it has slain its Sith handlers and now has a taste for human blood. Ignore the beast! Into the throne room! The Queen must die! Oh, blast it all!
So, you've come to us. I had thought coming to Doxon might cause our paths to intersect, and I see that I'm right. But it turns out you were the enemy all along. The connection between these places and you was stronger than I knew. I told the other masters that our only chance to figure out what was happening to us was to find you, to try to understand what happened to you. What a fool I was. And now you are no doubt seeking to destroy the Jedi. But the remaining Jedi will gather again very soon. This, at least, you cannot prevent. Telos. But Telos was destroyed during the Jedi Civil War. I don't know what you mean. Atris? But I thought she died with the rest on Qatar. You've met other Jedi, I can tell, but you won't find me an easy opponent. I will not give you the benefit of my wisdom, Dark One. Very well. Perhaps my knowledge will sway you from your dark designs. I was one of the only council members who believed in you, and part of me still does. So what do you have to say for yourself? You always had deep connections to the Force, but such connections can corrupt one's spirit, as has happened with you. When I first sparred with you during your training as a Padawan, I could tell that you were different, but I did not expect you to fall so far.
What do you expect me to say? You defied the Council, you followed Revan to war. I know why you did it, but in so doing much more harm was done. All those lives during the Mandalorian Wars. And all those you served beside. Too much death leaves echoes in the Force. It is the price for having such connections. Apparently, your self-inflicted wounds would not heal. And now that they've festered, you've come looking to the Jedi for vengeance. As if we were somehow responsible for the results of your actions. So you heard what we said. These questions I cannot answer. This is something the Council must answer, not I. You must understand. This is hard for me. Especially after all you've done. Did you know when I was training you that I considered making you my Padawan? I didn't. The demands of the Jedi Council were too great. But I considered you a friend. I even tried to convince you to become a Jedi Guardian. We could have used someone like you. So the decision that had to be made was not easy, but I won't say anything more. I know that all too well. I came here to find them, to trace them to their source. The war on Duxon and Onderon. I thought that perhaps the tragedies that occurred here were concealing them, and now here you are. When you stood before us in the Council chamber on Coruscant, we felt something from you we'd never felt before. It was as if the Force had died within you, leaving you hollow. We live our whole lives in touch with the Force, in touch with life all around us. And you had a gift in that regard. You formed bonds so easily, and they flowed deep between you and others. To see such emptiness in the Force standing before you, it's not an easy thing to face. Whatever is attacking us, it's leaving something in its wake. Something we haven't felt since you stood before us in judgment. The deaths of these Jedi, the destruction of Qatar, all of these things are leaving behind echoes, like the one we felt from you in the Council chamber. It was clear to us, to me, that we had to find you, but we couldn't call you back from exile because we didn't know where you'd gone. Do you really think I would tell you, even if I knew? If that's why you're here, then you've come here in vain. Cut you off from the Force? Why do you think the Council was responsible for that? Your misplaced blame explains much. But the only one responsible for your present state is you. That sounds like the bond that often forms between master and apprentice. But to that degree? You always did form connections to others, strong ones, even when you were a student. But what you are describing is beyond me. When you stood before us in the Council chamber on Coruscant, we felt something from you we'd never felt before. It was as if the Force had died within you, leaving you hollow. We live our whole lives in touch with the Force, in touch with life all around us. And you had a gift in that regard. You formed bonds so easily, and they flowed deep between you and others. To see such emptiness in the Force standing before you, it's not an easy thing to face. Whatever is attacking us, it's the deaths of these...
Note the strength of his force powers. He is desperate to finish you quickly, so he uses a potent form of the force. Defeat him by going on the defensive and absorbing his attacks with the force. He will quickly run out of energy, and then you can finish him easily. Defeat him by going on the defensive and absorbing his attacks with the force. He will quickly run out of energy, and then you can finish him easily.
Your power is undeniable, but it won't be enough.
Well done. There is just one last obstacle before the throne room. The beast that was used to break through the force field into the throne room lies ahead. No doubt it has slain its Sith handlers and now has a taste for human blood. Ignore the beast! Into the throne room! The Queen must die! No, blast it all!
This shall not stop us for long. Go this way.
I told the... Eight, you... I will not give... Very... I... That sounds...
Note the strength of his force powers. He is desperate to finish you quickly, so he uses a potent form of the force. Defeat him by going on the defensive and absorbing his attacks with the Force. He will quickly run out of energy and then you can finish him easily.
Your power is undeniable, but it won't be enough. What? Damn you. You must die. I will not have you teach the others the secrets of the Jedi.
It is something the Sith, the assassins that stalk us, can do. It is of the dark side, the ability to feed on life, the Force. The closer one comes to it, it makes them stronger for a time. Not all techniques in the Force are learned through practice and training. This is something instinctual, born from experience. It is a way that they fill the hollow places where the Force used to be.
Your time is at an end, Talia. Your people have abandoned you, and now your life is forfeit.
You would destroy everything just for your ambition, Vaklu. The Republic, ISIS, everything.
That is a gross simplification, Talia. Change is a painful process. A price must be paid. But Onderon will have a new destiny, one larger than you could imagine.
You're getting careless, Vaklu. One more mistake, and you're the one who will pay the price.
Her mastery of the blade has improved, but there is more to leadership than skill with a blade. Jedi, do you want to take care of her?
Very well. Goodbye, Talia. Men, fire! And now it is done. Her sacrifice was necessary to ensure our future. This could not have happened without you. You will be given everything I promised you. I risked a great deal by asking for your assistance, as did you in helping. Your reward is well earned. Because I had faith in you.
I know who you are. You are the last of the Jedi, hunted by the Exchange, the Sith, and the Hutspawn knows who else.
They've thrown everything they have to capture and kill you, but you cannot be stopped. If anyone could save us from our fate, it was you. After we've secured the city, and that will take time, you will always be welcome here. If the Republic hunts you down as a price of your ambition, this place will be a haven to you. I will never forget what you have done this day. As do I, Jedi. As do I. Your shuttle is awaiting you. After the Civil War is taken care of, which will take time, you are welcome back.
Welcome back from Onderon. How did you fare? That is good news. The universe tends toward unity and balance, and you served as its catalyst in Onderon.
We should return to the Ebon Hawk now and plot our next course of action.